I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was, as it was, as it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Ringing the bell, nobody's coming to help. Your daddy, he lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out As It Was by Harry Styles. Really great beginner song. Capo at the 2nd fret, you just need C chord, A minor, D and G. I'll take you through the little riff thing there as well, so it's quite a nice fun one to play. Let's get to a close-up. So the chords we need are C, A minor, all we need to move there is that 3rd finger to get that change, then to a D, and then to a G chord. You can use whatever fingering of G you feel the most comfortable with, doesn't really matter. It's 2 bars on each one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to D, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're struggling with your chord changes, you might want to try the approach of just doing that single strums along with the original recording there. Just be aware that the very first time you need to start on the A minor because the riff is played where the C would be. So you have that riff and then it comes in A minor. The verse starts on C. That's where the lyrics come in. Okay, now one thing that is important when you learn a song like this, especially if you're playing it on your own, is developing different sections, playing a different kind of rhythm between the choruses and the verses. Otherwise it can get very, very samey. So strumming just once on beat 1 of every 2 bars works real good. So just holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? I can change octaves whenever I like. Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who will stay. Oh, in this world. As soon as you get into that chorus, it can make sense to strum it a little different. A strumming that works really well for this sort of song is playing even 8th notes. So down, up, 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 down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You don't have to play it too hard. I'd be trying to play it a little bit gently and maybe add an accent on 2 and 4 if you're, getting there with your strumming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gives it another kind of level of lift there. Another thing that you can try is just playing the bass notes for the verses. So keep on doing the 8th notes. So in this case, you'd just be playing there the C to the A, the open 5th string. Now you can either move to the D string, the open D string, though I prefer to play it like 5 frets above the capo. So this in reality would be the 7th fret, but 5 frets above the capo. That would be the D, same note as that open string. It just sounds a little different playing it as a bit further up the neck. And then to the G. So for the 2nd verse, you might want to try that. So answer the phone. Harry, you're no good at home alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills are you on? Oh, in this world. So you can really hear again, doing that continuous eighth note strumming there for the choruses really lifts it up, and then you want to really chill it out for the verses, either just doing the single strum every 2 bars on beat 1, or doing continuous eighth notes but just playing the bass. Working on especially songs like this where it's the same chord progression all of the way through. If you do the same strumming all the way through, it just gets boring for whoever's got to listen to it, right? So work out a different pattern for the verses and the choruses at least. Okay, in this case you'd have the single strums for the verses, the proper full eighth note strumming for the chorus, then back to just the bass notes for the verse, then back to the full strumming for the chorus, then for the bridge and the next verse you might maybe drop down to the single strums again, and then go back to the full strumming for that part at the end. With that much information, you should be able to have a go at playing the song. Playing along with the original recording, always a good thing to do. I'm just going to show you now the little riffs as well, because they're quite fun to play. A little bit fast, maybe if you're really new to guitar, but definitely something that's worth checking out. Okay, that's the first riff. It gets repeated around quite a lot. It's starting on the 3rd string, so open like relative to the capo I'm talking about here. Open, 2nd, 4th, 2nd. And then you've got a series of what will probably be up picks or off beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then that's the open G string again. Then 3rd fret on the 2nd string twice, and then finishing on the 4th fret on the 3rd string again. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 3, 4. Slightly different every second time, okay? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So that's kind of that synthy line that happens, but there's also a very prominent guitar line, if you listen closely, that's going for all of the way through the verses and the choruses. It's a little bit simpler even, and it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now one thing that can be useful to understand when it comes to picking, again not something I worry about if you're a real beginner, but generally speaking, if a note is played on the beat, a 1, 2, 3 and the 4, you would use a down pick, and if it's played on an and, you would use an up pick. So this little riff is a really good one to kind of solidify that kind of information, because it's mostly off beats. It's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So all of that would be up picks except for the 3, 4 just at the end, which would be down picks. So 1, 2, up, 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 down, down. 1, 2, up, 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 down, down. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. That would also hold for that first riff. Again, this is the kind of thing that's not quite beginnery, because you're having to think a little bit more about what's called alternate picking. But down, up, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down. Okay, so holding this fact that whenever you've got something on the beat, it takes a down pick or down strum, and when you've got an and or an off beat, it takes an up pick. So it works like that. That riff is played at the beginning twice. So it comes in, then the whole band comes in, but we're on the second time. First riff again, second. That's where the verse starts, and you're holding me back. And all through this section, he's holding your hand. Why don't you leave it like underneath that? We'll be doing that. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. And that goes all of the way through the verse and all of the way through the chorus until you get to the bit where he repeats the as it was part, where it goes back to. if you've got somebody like a jam buddy, somebody that you're playing music with, really, really fun one is to try and get one person playing that lead line, the other person doing the chords. Really cool. Yeah, hope you'll enjoy this song. Excuse my dodgy vocal there at the beginning. This was a particularly tough one for me to try and copy, just not my range. But maybe it'll fit your voice better. I look forward to seeing some covers of it. If you do make a cover, please do pop it up on YouTube and then tag me at hashtag JustinGuitar. Let me know on Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media you're into, and I'll try and check it out. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for plenty more lessons very soon. You'll take care. Bye-bye.